Hey everyone. I know it's been a while since I've done an update and everything on things with us. Uh, uh, Still trying to make that last bit of money that the government decided, hey, yes, you can survive on this. Uh, Stretch as far as we can go. I swear it's like they do this type of crap just to see what all you're willing to do in order to survive. And I'm going, don't do that BS crap. I'm sorry. I mean, and I know I know this is coming from a follower of Jesus. Some cases I'm just sick and tired of what those people who are in higher positions, what they will do to those who are definitely in the lower ranks. And me and my family definitely count in lower ranks. Some people would say we don't because of how they're seeing us live. I'm telling it, and some of them going, you don't know what we've had to endure. You don't know what we've had to go through in order to get to where we are now. And where we are now is even not what we thought, where we thought we would be at. Seriously, we thought we'd be actually surviving. Well, not surviving, actually thriving. We thought we'd be thriving by now. But no, of course, you think that, and you think, I swear that stupid phrase of, "Want to make God laugh? Tell me your plans." It's that bloody line still, and I'm sorry for having it jiggle. We're just tired of just surviving, of just being able to survive and not thriving. That's all it is. So off of that stuff, we've been doing okay here. Being able to stretch the dollar bill with, thank God in heaven above for the food stamps. Honestly, thank God above for the food stamps. That definitely helps stretch the dollar bill, because the factor is that, like everyone, like all of you out there knowing the fact that inflation just keeps getting worse and the prices just keep going up and up and up, to where I swear it's like they're picking off the strong and letting the weak just die off. And I'm going, no, if you truly want it, that's not how you run things, period. And that's how it feels like occasionally, okay? Just letting you know, I'm venting off a little bit more there, so just, yeah. But, with being here, we're doing okay. But God's grace, still chugging along, still being able to do things. Although being able to do things is more of like doing activities and all that type of stuff. No, we're not exactly doing that. Our daughter, by God's grace and mercy, our daughter has found other children to play with. And right now, though, won't lie, not exactly happening, due to the factor that the majority of campers have gone bye-byes. Last weekend, it was pretty much packed full here at Kil-so-quah Park. But now it is almost dead zone here. Almost. But out here, though, we still have the park here, which, if I can angle this correctly, there we go. There. We still have the park there. There we go. All that. Our daughter still has all that to be able to play with and have fun on and all that jazz. And then, I would love to be able to say that I have done some outdoor cooking. Have yet to do that. But that's only because the factor is that oh my gosh. Last week was a killer for my husband. For those of you who already know the long list of medical issues that he has to deal with, but for those of you who don't, one of the things he has to deal with is fibromyalgia. Now, if you don't know what fibromyalgia is, I'll explain it to you. For those of you who do know, you can just skip through this part of it. Um, but for those of you who do not know what fibromyalgia is, it is a disease that attacks the nervous system and the muscles. And depending upon the, I don't want to say severity, but I guess you could call it severity of it all, from it a degree of, like, you get what I mean. And so we have either mild, medium, or severe. And for some people, they are lucky enough to only have it mild, to where, yes, it still affects them with their energy and with their nervous system and with their muscles, but not so much so to where it completely just, eliminates the ability to work. Not so much with my husband. He is, as he would say, if I didn't have any bad luck, I would have no luck at all. He has it on the severe end. He even has muscle spasms from time to time. Yep, you heard me correctly. It does that too, and it can also severely wipe you of energy, and it can give you brain fog, which occasionally does happen to him from time to time. He'll go, what, huh? And that's the thing, is that's what fibromyalgia does. It makes you not have it'll kind of give you a cloudy sense of awareness, or give you a cloudy sense of remembrance type deal thing. The way that my husband described it was, it's kind of like a lighthouse in the fog, or a ship in the fog, where there's you can either have a light fog or a dense fog, like a severely dense fog, to where you can't see it all. And for him, I have seen him at certain times where I could seriously tell, the fibromyalgia was definitely doing the brain fogginess type deal thing, because the way his expressions were. And believe me, people, it is not fun watching the person you love so very much, whether it's the man you love or the woman you love, having to go through all that stuff. And also, it's not fun. It can be heartbreaking, because the person wants to be able to remember. They want to be able to have a clear memory. They want to be able to have a clear sense of knowing, and yet it's not happening. It's not really there. And that can be frustrating for them, immensely frustrating, because they want to be there, they want to be present, they want to be able to say, hey, yes, I remember all this, and blah, 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 blah. But in all honesty, the answer is, when that stuff happens to them, they don't. And that does, for people who are technically, or for people who have a high Q like my husband does, it drives them nuts. Because they're going, why can't I? But, so yeah, it's been okay here, yet sort of difficult because of what life is throwing at us right now. But on the bright side of things, we are being able, my daughter has been able to play with other children at the park that I'm showing you in the background. It's not too bad of a playground, to be honest with you, people. Okay, if I could just figure out, there we go. Okay, nope. Okay, yep. There's that right there, and then there's the swings that I know you can see. So yeah, it hasn't been too bad. They actually have multiple playgrounds here. In a way, multiple. Because they have that one that I just showed you, and they have another one. Not catty corner, but I want to say adjacent, maybe, to it, but it's definitely on the other side of the road here. But other than that, yeah, it's seriously, it for her. It's actually been really great because not only a has she been actually been able to get out her energy and be able to proceed to get AKA exercise in and be able to play and all that, but I've also been able to get her to work on her schoolwork and everything. Yes, we're still doing homeschooling with her. Not gonna quit that anytime soon. Uh, but okay, look, I'm just gonna get on the serious side, and yes, I am gonna. I don't want to keep on talking about the negative crap. I really don't want to because I know that can be despairing and can be discouraging and and all those other type of adjectives that I'm trying to throw at you. But please be praying for us, people. Please and thank you, brothers and sisters in Christ. Please be praying for us because the factor is that uh, money wise, we really don't have much money left. We really do not have much money left. We're going to be trying to. My husband is going to be trying to figure out other ways of being able to camp for free. Because we will not be able to afford, at least for this month, to be camping in uh, parks and whatnot and all that type of stuff. So that's not going to happen until probably, just before August. Yeah, ironic. We're not being able to leave Indiana at all. Hold on, airplane. I am so not sure what these people are doing. Seriously, people, the plane that just flew by over us looks like a beginner's, like the practice pilot's type airplane. And if you think I'm kidding or lying to you, the answer is no. And every once in a while, that airplane has been flying over this park today. So I'm thinking somebody is trying to practice how to fly so that way they can be their own pilot. Which I can understand that because at least that way you don't have to pay anybody else to fly for you. You can just pay for this. You can just pay for a rental plane and then yada 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 instead of having to pay for not only a rental plane but a pilot and whatever else heck you have to pay for. So I get that. But yeah, no, I swear to you, God, heaven above has a sense of humor. In some cases, a little bit. Well, not statistic. It's not. I shouldn't say statistic. It's more of like he has a sense of humor, but in some cases, more of like, God, I don't find this funny. I don't find this funny at all. And he's going, I get it. And so therefore, will God laugh at us? No. God heaven above does not laugh at us. He'll laugh with us. He laughs with us, but at us, never. Never, 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 never. Though granted, sometimes it may feel that way. I will not deny that. Sometimes it may feel that way. It's just the factor of how the world is. But I know I'm going into belief systems here and all that, and some of you don't want to hear that. Some of you may, I don't know if, well, strike that. I apologize for how I was about ready to say that. When it comes to communications, again, I seriously am not great at communications. I really am not. But I do try. And the thing is, though, that there are times where I know for a fact I'm just going to offend somebody, period. I just know it. And especially when it comes to my beliefs, I know for a fact I'll be offending people when it comes to my beliefs, but it is what it is. If you're offended, then you're offended. I can't help how anyone reacts to me. I really can't. I can be respectful and understanding, but other than that, it is out of my hands. But I'm There are times where I wish I could. I won't deny this. I won't deny this whatsoever to all of you. There are times where I wish I could just do like a video type deal thing of like just like a shout out to any of you people who would be willing to help us out financially with just trying to keep ourselves above water. Which you guys have, which there are people out there who have, I won't lie. Just right now, I feel like saying if you guys, right now, it's more of like going, I want to ask for people to like donate $50, $100 or something of the sort. So that way we could, actually afford to be able to go to, be able to afford to go to certain parks and whatnot here in Indiana. But the only problem is that I also know I'm not stupid in this regard. We're not the only ones who are suffering from during this inflation. So on that regard, I'm going, people, keep your money, because I know for a fact that we're not the only ones suffering from that stuff, and during this time. So, yeah. But yeah, no, that is a blunt, honest comment right there, and the fact that yes, there are times where I would love to be able to ask for financial help from all of you, but that is not for me to decide, and that is not for me to just go free willy-nilly and just go, hey, financial support, please. I cannot do that. That is not for me to decide nor to ask. It just isn't. Because the factor is that, for one, if God Almighty were to tell me it would be okay to do, He'd tell me to do it. If He tells me that it's not okay to do it, I can't do it. And for the majority part of the time, He says, don't do it. Now, there's other times where God in heaven above doesn't mind me asking for financial assistance, because the factor is my husband is telling me to do so. But then again, that's because the factor of my husband, who is the leader of our family, and yes, you just saw me kind of grudge through that, because the factor is that again, this is getting into belief systems. Please and thank you. Just try to respect and understand this. That my flesh so badly wants to take control of everything. At the same time, the Spirit of God within me is going, no, 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 no. And so, yeah, it's, as it's written in the Bible, where Jesus tells his disciples, the flesh is willing. But no, not the flesh. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Sorry about that, yeah. I don't know why, but every once in a while, I get those two mixed up. I have no clue why. I don't know. I wish to heaven on earth I knew why. It's because the factor is that my flesh really want to be able to say, here, yes. But in all honesty, it can't say that word darn. The flesh wants, just from my experience, just, yeah. And I want to say you get my drift. I'm not sure, though, in all honesty. But, yeah, no, I am praying and hoping by God's will and grace that we're able to make the rest of the money that we were left with stretch for the rest of this month. And we're not even halfway through the month yet. We are seriously not even halfway through the month yet. We're only at the beginning parts of July here, people. Only the beginning parts of July. Oh. Yeah. But it is beautiful out today. It is pretty. And it is, at least for me, there's a reason why I don't mind taking videos outside. Because the factor is that it allows me to take a breather. To take maybe a chill pill. Breathe. And try to relax with all of you. Uh, we all need to do that every once in a while. Just take a chill pill, go outside, breathe in the natural air outside, and just try to relax. Now, sorry for the background. That was motorcyclists going by us, obviously. We are, now I won't deny you in the fact that last week we were, all of us apparently, all of us were experiencing the smokage from the Canadian forest fire. Holy crap. When my husband brought up a satellite image of that, I was shocked. I was just going, because of the fact of just how huge and just how much smoke there was, and just how big the fire was. I mean, I'm just going, and so people not only, I mean, seriously, we have to not only pray for, in my opinion, not only brothers and sisters, should we go to God heaven above for everything of ourselves and everything of our needs and wants and everything, but we should also definitely go to God heaven above for the brothers and sisters in other different countries who are severely suffering, especially for the Canadian, and for right now, in my opinion, that means Canadian people, because that fire was huge, and it spread from their own country down to us. And man, did that smoke travel. Whew. Boy, did that smoke travel far and long. Oh my gosh. And because seriously, the fire looked like, the smoke looked like fog. Seriously, it looked like fog, like, and like as if they were kind of like a mist type deal thing. Nope. So yeah, we need to be praying for our brothers, we need to be praying for those people, because they will be experiencing some big hurdles to come, big hurdles to come. So yeah. And you know what? I actually like doing these type of videos with you people, because I like to be able to just chill out, hang here on the videos, and be able to just chat with you and share our story, share our journey, share what we're going through, share what God's doing for us, in us and through us and around us, and all that jazz. I enjoy sharing all that stuff. I really do. For me, mentally and emotionally, it helps me kind of vent out. It really, truly does. Because then I'm able to calm down maybe. But then also in the factor, you get to see our real life. You see how, because in my opinion, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, or where you're at in life. If for me, it's more of like, if you are honestly a fellow believer, then you truly a fellow believer, then you know for a factor that anything is possible with God. Now granted, I know I just excluded a lot of people out, but just know that I do love and care for everyone. I really do. And I know I'm not the only one who does. I really know that, because for crying out loud, you've seen excuse me, oh my gosh, lately well, I shouldn't be surprised in this, because I haven't done my exercises and my stretches for a few days. So yeah, I don't do them, then seriously, my asthma and my allergies kick up more, and my breathing abilities decrease some. Well, a little bit to some maybe. So yeah, Oh, this is real life, people, for me. This is real life for me, people. Honestly. Oh, breathe. Breathe, breathe. Oh. Yeah, I really want to show you what real life is for us in all its manners, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, yes, even spiritually, and a whole bunch of and some other different things too, all wrapped up into one package to where you definitely do see raw reality. To where you have a good understanding of what life is like for those, at least for us, what life is like for us and what we're having to deal with. Because, in all honesty, we all deal with issues. We all deal with frustrational crap. We all deal with different things. But the what matters is how we deal with them. And I know that it does matter. For me, I have to push. For me, it's a spiritual warfare because of the factor that yes, I believe in God, and yes, I am trying to follow God with my whole entire being. Not saying it's always easy. Definitely not saying that. It has its rough points to where you're just about ready to say, God, why? Or God, what the heck? And quite frankly, quite frankly, we're kind of doing that now, at least financially speaking, because the factor is that, again, like I said before, we thought we'd be thriving, not just trying to survive. Now, am I saying that God above doesn't ever want us to thrive? No, I know He wants us to thrive, and I know, but the thing is, though, is that our version of thriving can definitely be different than from His version of thriving. So I will admit that face flat, and the only reason why I'm laughing is because the factor of how human this is, how how human it is to for it to be that way, to where we think we know, to where we think we know how we're supposed to thrive and survive, or survive and then to thrive, but then life, and again, from my perspective, God and above comes and goes, here you go, and he allows certain things to happen to you because he knows that that's what's best, or that's what he knows is going to make you stronger. And I feel like telling Jesus, okay, God, I get the factor that you are allowing us to only have a minimal amount of time around. Can we please and thank you? Okay. Maybe no. Nope. Sitting like that is not gonna work. Not gonna work. Okay. Maybe crack my back will. Yeah. Seriously, people. I have to. This is so not fun. Right now, with how my chest feels, it kind of feels like it's being constricted. At least my lungs feel that way. My lungs feel like they're kind of being constricted. And for some of you people that may say, yep, that's your asthma acting up, it may be. Could be. My asthma has a tendency to flare up when I'm either stressed, anxious, or just because the factor of whatever the heck is going on in this whatever area I'm in. You know, it's because the fact of my allergies acting up, maybe, possibly, but oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for the dramatics, and I'm sorry for just, having it appear like it's, but factor is that, as I said before, I've already said it multiple times, real life, raw stuff. So, yeah. Well, anyway, hopefully all of you are having a great day and that all of you are being able to enjoy a great start to your day. Well, you've had a great start to your day, and then as the balls have been a great start to your week. I do know for a fact that July 4th is tomorrow. So happy July 4th. I'll probably say it again in tomorrow's video. If I can remember to do a video tomorrow. Please and thank you. I just want to say this to all of the veterans, to all the veterans, all the men and women who have served or who are still serving. Please, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for having a heart that's both willing and wanting to serve and to protect this country. I know that, again, you may not have the same beliefs as I do. At the same time, I will still give you respect. I will still say thank you because you have a heart that is willing and wanting to serve and protect this country from those who want to tear it down, from those who want to demolish it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you and without all the men and women who have served, and without all the men and women who actually gave their lives, they gave their all for this country, to your families, to all their families, I say thank you for being there for them, for being their support. And yes, it is hard for you to go through sometimes because your loved one is out there fighting and put themselves in harm's way. But remember, be proud and love them. I know you do that already, but keep on, and so just keep on doing it. Just keep on doing it. Love them, keep on supporting them, and keep backing them up, and just, just thank you to the family members of all the fallen, and to the families of those who are still serving or have served. We thank you. I want to say thank you, and my husband will say thank you as well, because the factor is that he knows without a doubt that all of you deserve honor and respect. Every single last one of you do. So, once again, thank you. And thank you for setting up for what is right and true for this country, for the foundation of this country. Thank you for standing up for the foundation of this country and what it means to be a part of this country. Hold on here, people. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, well, this video's already been long, so I will leave you with this. And I'll leave you with this. God bless. Love you all. Have a great day tomorrow. And happy 4th of July. God bless America. God bless the veterans and those who have still served, and the family, and God bless their families. God bless those who have fallen for our country. Thank you all for listening and for watching this video and for following along with us on this journey as we continue to go about what God above has called us to do. Thank you so much. Love you all. God bless. God bless America. Good night. Bye-bye.